Right, so let's try the second of these marches to go with O'Neill's. So, starting on E. Again. Next phrase. Those two together. Simple. Bit more involved. Sorry. Again, as in the first tune, to play this tune effectively, you need to really be assertive with the bellows. Second part. Ah. So the first part of that. So that so far. Go on. For a bit of extra excitement, every now and again you can go up to the high C natural. That's a real mechanism, leaning on the C natural instead of playing up, going to the G. don't have much to say about basses in this tune. Probably wouldn't use them very much. The problem, you have A, you're going to need the A pull and push. Those D chords don't work very well there, so it's basically if you play keep the A going, you have to swap. Finish on the A push there. Sorry about the flubs. Sorry. Pretty boring basses. I think if I were playing these two tunes together, I would probably do what McMahon does, play the first tune, O'Neill's, go into this one, and go back into the other one and play basses the second time for the other tune. Anyway, I hope this has helped you to get started. Again, remember to use plenty of welly in the bellows to get a good, forceful marked rhythm. I think you'll enjoy it. I think you'll unlock your inner chieftain.